We're showing the sequel to the French drains. I know we haven't published the install yet, but we really just wanted to show what has happened recently on the farm. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and it was a pretty crazy week.
So French drain update. April filled in the rest of the rock behind the house there, but look how well this French drain's working. So we have all this water that likes to come off here, and we're getting a downpour right now, by the way. And look at how much water is just flowing into that French drain and then draining, and then even down here. Check that out. Look at how much water is just disappearing, going into that French drain. And it's all coming down here, and it's flowing out the end right here, going down to the pond. That's amazing. Now, we're getting so much water right now that the top side, which this side's working so great. I mean, look at it. I mean, it's just gone. So that's amazing. But if you get up here on the top side, it's working so good. I mean, look at that. Look at the flow. It's crazy. There's a lot of water coming off that hill. And then look, there's so much water coming down right here that the French drain can't even hold it. Like, it's just filling up. It's not passing through. I don't know if we just didn't get enough of maybe we didn't get enough slope on this side. But look at that. It's just flooded. Look at those. So much water coming down right now. And then right over here, it shows you how much also, look, we just planted grass. Rest in peace, grass. Look at that. There's not enough of a slope for that water to go anywhere. So we definitely got to get some French drains in here. That's not enough of a drain. See, that water's coming off, and it is draining, and thank goodness we have that French drain back there, because this would be a lot worse right now. I'm gonna go look at the other one. So all of this is just soggy mess. It's draining. I mean, you see the flow in that puddle. So let's go down here and check out our other French drain. Look at the water. Look at the water. Wow. Wow. Look at how much water we have coming. Look at that. Looks like a river. Wow. So damn, I gotta watch where I'm going. Hold on. Woo. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Holy cow, look at this. This French drain is taking on as much as it can, but look at that. Look at how much water is coming out of that drain. Wow. So there's all that water coming down, and it's diverting as much as it can possibly soak in, but it's a lot of water. So we may need to put another French drain here. We're losing a lot of water still. Look at that. But look at all that water. Let's go look on the other side of the pond. Wow. Look at all that water though. See, all that water right there that's going down through there just being wasted could be going into the pond right now. But because our French drain isn't absorbing the water, we're losing it all. All that water is just not running into the pond. And you can see the path. Look at the path. You can see the path the water's taking. Let's see if we can divert it real quick. I don't think we can. That's just a lot of water. Man, look at all that. All that could be going into our pond right now. And it's all because that's being blocked up right there. I need to just build a trench. I just need to come trench that out right there and just have it go right into there. Huh. Wow, that's a lot of water. I mean, it is coming down out here. Woo. I'm gonna be soaked. Gonna be, I am soaked. Look at this. It's overflowing down here. Wow. The French drain just can't keep up. I wonder if the French drain is backed up, because we have the ends on the French drain, but I don't think that's holding it back. Is it? I don't think that would hold it back, would you? Yeah, look at it. If you'll see on the side of the drain, that's full. Let me open it up. Okay, so I had left that sock on so that we couldn't have anything crawl up in there, but look, I opened that up and look how much is draining out of there. So that was a key to why this wasn't performing as well. I needed to open up that sock. Look at that. Now that we've opened up that sock, number one, I bet you that's gonna drain. And now let's go up here and see. I bet you this top side is gonna work a lot better now that we've opened that sock up. Let's see. By the way, look how soggy that is, and look how dry that is over there. Now, let's see if this works any better. Obviously, that has to drain out. I'd love to see that actually absorb all that water. A lot of this water that's making it over this hump is making it to the front there. Really hard to tell. I can't tell if that's actually helping any. I have no doubt it's going to help. Now, get back over here. I'm a soggy mess now. Hey, that's what it takes. That's what it takes. That's looking a lot better, but also the water, the rain's backing off. But that helped a ton by opening that up. I mean, look at that. It's still draining. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there and open up that other one. But that helped a ton. That'll fix a lot of that mess. All right, let me get out of here. Okay, so I'm trying to explain to April. Don't come. I'm trying to explain to April how much rain we've gotten. When did it start raining? April walked in the house around 3:45. And
now
6 o'clock.
6:04.
Yeah. And I told her, I said inch. She said an inch. I said higher. And she was like, what? So now she gets to come out and see how much rain we have gotten.
No freaking way. Wow. Don't drop your phone.
Right.
Wow. That's what, 2 inches?
Over 2 inches.
Over 2 inches.
I can't see it because I'm not getting down there in the water.
2 hours or so.
Yeah, 2 hours. That's how much rain we've gotten based on that rain gauge.
And it was empty because it's not raining
Yeah.
in days.
It hadn't rained in weeks.
Go week.
But boy, it is sloshy.
Bloody, we are sloppy.
Yeah. Before this last 2 days of rain, these trees were out of the water. There was a bank on that side, there was a bank on this side, and there was a good 20 feet of bank from here over. That's a huge step down when there's no water there.
Is that a mouse?
Where?
Right in front of you.
There?
Yeah.
No, I think it's a tree stump. April is seeing it for the first time. I came down here earlier.
Because I was a butthead.
No. So when I did my previous video about checking the pond water, I was standing down there. And 2 days ago, we got some water, and we've been here long enough to say, okay, if it rains heavy, oh, it comes up a little, and then it goes back down, and then it rains, it rains a little, and it'll come up, and it'll go down. This is the first time since we've been here that the water, I mean, it's literally at capacity. So the pond can't hold any more water, even to the extent of it overflowing right here incorrectly. I've got to put in a better overflow that'll take the water this way and then down that way. Right now, this is the lowest point, and I guess this has been the lowest point for a long time, and now it's flowing that way.
I mean, like a
Like a
nice
creek.
river flow. Like
Yeah.
I'd like that on the property full time.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to fix that. We got to get us a proper overflow somehow. But wow, look at that. It's exactly the height I want, but I kind of wanted to get these trees out of here first.
And not be brown.
And not be, well, we'll fix that by just simply putting in the alum. But wow, I mean, I can't describe how. I'm gonna try to see if I can find a video. But literally yesterday, when I went and checked it, or it was probably the day before yesterday. Let me try to find a clear spot. Right here. That area there that's full of water, I walked over and checked the water that was coming in. But we got so much rain last night that it completely flooded this area and just destroyed all this. And I want to build a dock here. So just a few months ago, and when it was wood was high, so we were out here cleaning up, and we never finished cleaning it up. Now we regret it. I mean, we were down there, standing on ground, like all the way out there,
past that grouping of trees.
Yeah.
To reach the water line.
Yeah, exactly. And now look. And what I was telling April, I was like, well, we can get our concrete pillars put in and everything for our dock and all this, and then we'll fill it up. And yeah, well, I don't know how long.
2 days. This
2 days.
Not even a full 2 days either, because it didn't start raining until late
Right.
Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So Monday night, Tuesday a little bit, and then Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Jeez, Pete, it's crazy.
Anyways, we're gonna go up here and focus on the house for now. But once we get the house done, we have a lot of work down here. We have a lot of work we've got to do on drainage.
Yup.
And you totally cannot hear the disappointment in her voice. It's just so much work. I mean, when you work and work and work, and then this happens, where
It was so much water that it moved. This was covered the other day.
Dug it out.
Dug it out and drove
that
it down
way.
there. And then
All
this
of
was
it.
so full that it overflowed into this
And just
and went that way.
washed all this out, all the way down there. So we'll have to fill this back in. It's all good. I mean,
I want to fill it in with concrete.
right. Well, look. It's the only reason we're disappointed, not because like, oh, it's something we can't handle. It's just we have so much on our plate right now that
And we had already put work into that area.
yeah,
some.
having to redo the work
I
is
know
just
the water flowing over the trees we laid down is our fault, but we had already put rock.
Right.
I mean, a French drain.
Yeah.
We've done 2 French drains in the back, and they're destroyed.
the good news is none of our windows are leaking.
House is still standing, so
The
there's
house,
that.
the house is great, but all the yard work
The grass.
still needs a lot of work. So, but all the windows are great. Oh, the dirt though. You know it rained very hard when from the side of the house it was throwing dirt up on this. You don't usually get runoff on the side
Yeah.
of these buildings, and it was so heavy.
Let's show the French drains in the back.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to the porch
Okay.
because it's a peaceful refuge.
This filled in a little bit.
But over here, we have a lot of work to do. So all of this sand here, all this mud needs to get raked up because we don't want this to raise up. We want this to continue to be a dip here so that the water will run down into the drain. But what happened is all this got pushed down and just wrecked this. And this mulch had worked really well, but the new rain was just too powerful. The new rush of water just washed it right out. Now up here where April had built this up, because what had happened here earlier in the week, the water, the dirt had came down and kind of filled it up. So April raised this up, put another load of rock in here. So we'll rake that back, put another shovel of rock in there, and it'll be fine. So all this is fine. It's kind of building itself up. We still got to do something about it so it won't run off in the first place. But yes. It all evaporated. And we just had planted this and we're pretty...
It evacuated.
It evacuated. No, it evaporated. Oh. Yeah, we'll flip it. Yeah. We had just seeded all this and
Yep.
I've got a feeling it's not going to grow.
Yep.
But oh well. All this side's still doing pretty good. I think all the brown spots aren't brown anymore.
I got washed away.
What are you doing? So April and I are leaving. Look, number one, double rainbow. Two, check it out. We just had a ton of rain over the last few days, and we're gonna put the verse right there. You'll see it in the corner. This is God's promise that He'll never flood the earth again. And there we go. We just ended a crazy amount of rain this week.
What felt like flooding.
And look at what the Lord is reminding us of.